Lenovo G50 45. Let's do an SSD upgrade. So we'll need to use a USB SATA adapter to connect the hard drive into that we're going to clone from. Our cloning software, you can use Macrium or the one that is provided by the SSD vendor you bought. Check their website. They might have a as part of the SSD purchase, you can use their Windows software to clone it and then install the SSD. So this video primarily about replacing the hard drive with the SSD. This one should be a straightforward process. Looks like he just lights out. Okay, at least it's got a real fan. 4 gig DDR3 low voltage RAM. And looks like the BIOS chip is not easily accessible, meaning you'll need to disassemble the unit. And this particular model has big issues with hinges, so be really careful. Ideally you want to remove the battery, but I'm not going to. And make sure your system is fully turned off, not in a standby stage. Fine. So as part of the video I'll show you how to boot from a USB, because that's another difficulty most people challenge, especially issues related to secure boot. And this is only required if you're doing cloning over a USB tool. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is plug in our USB, but not the hard drive yet. And I suspect the USB here is USB 2.0, which is slower, and that's USB 3. Copying data from USB 3 is faster, so I won't put the hard drive in yet. So I want to boot from the USB. I'll connect the HDMI so you can see what's going on. Now, having a hard drive with no operating system Generally the system will boot into BIOS straight away, but I'll show you how to boot into BIOS if it doesn't. So I'll connect HDMI, we'll lose the screen. Okay, power. I'm going to keep tapping delete, F2 and escape, those three. I'm not sure which one is it, so here we go. Checking media on the screen generally means it failed to go into BIOS. No bootable device. Okay, try that again. Looks like it doesn't output to HDMI. I'll bring the other screen back. Okay. Let's try that again. Try escape key. Okay, nothing. Try F1 key. Okay, so Lenovo's, especially this system, they have a little recovery key. So on the left here, let's turn a little, like a headphone, like a plug. See that little button there? So what I'm going to do, make sure the computer is off. And just give it a gentle press here. There we go. And the system should boot, and we should see the recovery menu come up on the screen. There we go. Let's call it a Lenovo button. Okay, what do you want to go into? BIOS setup. Okay, go into security tab and secure boot. You want to disable that. And boot mode. Now this one is a bit tricky. So if you're booting off a USB that is enabled with G50 or UEFI, you don't need to change anything here. Okay, USB boot is enabled and it will boot off your USB straight away. But if your USB is of legacy or CSM boot, you need to change this to legacy. Okay, and you can play around with this. This doesn't really matter. So in my case, it's going to be only the legacy. And exit and save changes. And if I plug in my USB now, the bootable USB, and without doing anything, it should go straight into the USB. Let's wait. And double check I'm using the right USB. What's the USB I've got here? Okay, I'll put in there a legacy. Unfortunately, won't boot off that. Just take that out. I'll put my CSM legacy UEFI boot now. Control Alt Delete, and it should boot straight into there we go, as you can see. Well, that's the end of this video, and I've made many videos on how to clone. I'll leave it here, but that's all it is. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support this channel.